and Philosophy of Jonathan Swift. The Life and Philosophy of Jonathan Swift is a series of essays by the great Irish philosopher Jonathan Swift, published posthumously in 1724. Jonathan Swift is a genius. He was a man who, despite being one of the most famous people in the world, didn't hold himself above anyone else. He was a man who, in spite of his fame and success, would go out of his way to help others. In this video, we'll examine the life and philosophy of Jonathan Swift. We'll explore how he used his genius to develop a philosophy that would shape the world as we know it today. Jonathan Swift was a prominent writer and philosopher who is known for his satirical writing. Jonathan Swift was a prominent writer and philosopher who is known for his satirical writing. Swift was born in 1667 and died in 1745. He was a renowned writer and philosopher, and is best known for his satirical pieces, most notably The Gulliver's Travels. One of the most popular books in history, Gulliver's Travels is a satirical novel about a man named Gulliver who travels through different countries and lands and experiences many adventures. It is considered to be one of the greatest satirical pieces ever written. Early life and work. He was a well-known writer, philosopher, and satirist who is known for his wit and humor. Swift is also celebrated for his work on the novel Gulliver's Travels. Swift was born in Dublin, Ireland, and his father was a physician. He attended the University of Dublin, where he studied philosophy and theology. Later in life, Swift sought to become a priest but left that career behind when he became a writer and satirist. Swift's work as a writer often attacked the Roman Catholic Church and its clergy. In his later years, Swift was forced to leave Dublin due to poor health. His life and work. Swift was a well-known writer and philosopher who is known for his satirical writing. Swift is a well-known writer and philosopher who is known for his satirical writing. Swift's work is often used to criticize European society and its system of government. Swift is also known for his books, including The Gulliver's Travels, which were made into a motion picture in 1726. The book has sold over 100 million copies. The film was produced by the Charles Dickens Company and starred James Hearn as Gulliver. The first edition of Gulliver's Travels was published in 1726, and it is considered to be the first modern novel. Swift's work is widely used to criticize European society, and it has been enjoyed by many people. A great example of the satire in his writing is the story A Modest Proposal. The concept of humor. Swift believed that humor was important for maintaining sanity and preventing chaos. Humor is important for maintaining sanity and preventing chaos. Swift believed that humor was a way to keep things light and fun, which helped to keep people from getting too upset or frustrated. In his life and work, Swift focused on the idea of humor being essential for creating a positive environment and keeping people organized. Laughter, he said, is a way to keep things light and fun. It makes us feel good, and it helps us to maintain sanity. In his book A Modest Proposal, Swift wrote that laughter allowed people to be more productive, which made the world a better place. The demarcation line between comedy and tragedy. Swift believed that comedy should be distinguished from tragedy in order to be more enjoyable for the audience. Swift believed that comedy should be distinguished from tragedy in order to be more enjoyable for the audience. In his essay Comedy and Tragedy, Swift argued that comedy is less serious than tragedy and should be enjoyed more. He believed that comedians are better able to make fun of serious topics, and that audiences are more likely to enjoy tragedies if they can appreciate comedic elements. In the later poems of Samuel Taylor Coleridge, which was published in 1798, Swift wrote, "I have often thought slash of the poor man's art and how he comes by it." The nature of wit. Wit is important for creating laughter while still being relevant to the topic at hand. Wit is important for creating laughter while still being relevant to the topic at hand. Wit has been used by authors, thinkers, and comedians for centuries to create a sense of humor that is both entertaining and timeless. Wit is a combination of irony and satire, as well as emotional intelligence. The self-deprecating quality of wit was first developed in ancient Greece. In fact, the Romans thought that the Greeks invented it. It is a great tool for communicating with people. The best way to use wit is to be able to complement your point with some funny examples. Your audience will appreciate this and laugh even more at the irony of the situation. Summary: Jonathan Swift was a well-known writer and philosopher. Swift was a well-known writer and philosopher who helped shape the thinking of the Enlightenment. In addition, he was a prolific author who left behind numerous works of philosophy, poetry, and prose.